What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking a look at the new battle motions that have been released. I think the way that I'm going to start doing these videos is maybe just like a monthly update or something like that. We'll do an update per celebration, maybe. We'll see. You know, originally when they were doing the battle motion updates, they were adding like specific missions that you had to, earn dragon stones by using the characters and activating the battle motions. But they didn't seem to keep that up. That was just like a kind of a new thing when they were brand new to kind of alert people that it was happening. But now it seems like they're just kind of passively adding them into the game. And they aren't fully coinciding with character releases, right? Obviously, every new like Dokkan Fest character and stuff that comes out gets them. But I don't really do showcases for brand new units on my channel, so there's not like a specific place for me to go and highlight those. And then I was doing them for, amongst like as EZA stages released, I would do it in their EZA stage because a lot of the EZA characters were getting them. But then they started releasing some EZA characters that weren't getting them. So I was like, okay, maybe it'll just be better for me to keep making these individual battle motion videos, especially with this one specifically. We do have a couple of random drops that don't coincide with like brand new character releases that they just decided to throw in there. So the very first character we're going to be taking a look at here is the Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta. Obviously, this is one of the new Dokkan Fests. You can see I've got him as a friend lead here because I did not pull for him, so I do not have a copy of him myself. So let's go ahead and take a look at his battle motion here. Okay, very nice stuff, very nice stuff. I do like that. The way that he kind of charges and powers up into that Super Saiyan form. Again, he is one of those ones, though, like he has that flash that goes over the entire screen. That's actually pretty extensive, too, because, like, the, what is it, like the full power Frieza one, and then, like, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku one. Those ones pop over the entire screen, but I think they actually cover the entire screen for a little bit less amount of time. This is probably the most invasive battle motion that we've seen yet. So, interesting stuff. I don't hate it, though. Like, it's Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, right? Like, from Daima. You really can't hate it, right? It is sick either way. And I love how, like, creative they're getting with, like, the aura effects. It seems like basically every single aura that we've gotten from a battle motion has been different, right? This aura even moves slightly differently. Like, the edges of it move differently than, like, the Super Saiyan Goku one. Even though it's kind of the same idea with just, like, the yellow glow closely around them and stuff. So, definitely nice. Okay, and then, yeah, it looks like as you let him sit there, the little lightning flashes kind of swirl around his body, too, which is neat. That is kind of cool. Okay, I'll make a cut here, and we will take a look at the next one. Okay, so the next one that we've got here is the next Dokkan Fest after the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which is the Kid Goku, the brand new Kid Goku that we just got here. So let's go ahead and take a look at his. Alright, so obviously we have seen that one before. This is the one that they kind of had in the little beta video for the Dokkan 2 update when they first announced that the battle motions were going to be coming. They gave us examples of these battle motions with two different idle animations. It was this one for the Kid Goku with the power pole twirl, and then the other one that we got was for the Super Saiyan Goku, right? So now at this point we've seen both of those come into the game, which is exciting. I will note, though, this is actually mirrored from the little example video one. He was facing the other direction, and the power pole was, like, in front on this side. It wasn't behind his body like that. So, yeah, a little weird that it's actually mirrored from that, but I'm not entirely sure what that means as far as, like, if they plan to use the other one for a different subset of Kid Goku cards or something. I don't know, maybe. But, yeah, overall, I do like this battle motion. I think it's really cool. Again, nice that they change it up. Obviously, this isn't a character that's, like, got a blazing aura or anything like that, so there's no reason for him to take over the entire screen with some type of power-up. But it is cool that he is, like, riding on Nimbus there, and he does the little power pole twirl, so that is a very cool battle motion, in my opinion. It doesn't seem like he has anything for the idle part of the idle animation. Oh, I guess the tail twitch. Yeah, his tail does the little wag there as you let him sit, so that's something, I suppose. Does that start immediately, or does it, like, take a second for it to start twirling? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it goes through the initial motion, and then once the battle motion's done, the idle part of it is the tail twitch. Okay, interesting. Okay, now that's it for the new Dokkan Fest ones. Those are the two new Dokkan Fests that we've gotten since the last time I've done a battle motion update. But they did also add two more units worth of battle motions in here that, again, I mentioned at the beginning, do not coincide with brand new releases. They were just kind of like side drops that they did. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. Okay, so the next one that we've got here is for Super Saiyan Gogeta. So during the anniversary, obviously, because Super Gogeta was one of the headliners, they did add a Super Gogeta idle animation, but then now they've added a Super Saiyan Gogeta and a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta idle animation here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Super Saiyan Gogeta one. Oh my goodness, that is nasty. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so another really invasive one that does cover the entire screen there. Wow, that's so big. I kind of like that. It's not too bad. I mean, honestly, they're all cool, which is why I say I like it. But if I had to put them in a tier list, this one probably would be on the lower scale of things. Just because it's so much white over the entire screen there. That's a little bit unnecessary. And then it also looks like he doesn't really have anything idly. His body doesn't change form or anything. He just kind of stands there, which I guess does make sense with the character. But if you compare it to, like, you know, the LR Gods idle animation, where you can actually see Goku and Vegeta like stance. They start out like charging up like with their fists and stuff, and then they like squat into their stances getting ready to fight. It just looks so dynamic and cool when that happens. And the fact that he just does the little like chest push from the charge up, and then that's it. You don't even really get to see it. He kind of does the little chest push animation, like, yeah, he just doesn't move at all. So yeah, I don't know. And then there's no like brow wipe. There's no like there's no like cocky animation that's happening in here, like something that Gogeta would do. It's just nothing. He's just sitting there. So, I guess it's not entirely my favorite, but is what it is. Okay, and then we've got one more to look at here, which is the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Unfortunately, I did have to get all the way to turn 4 here so that we can transform with the STR Gogeta here, since we don't have a turn 1 Blue Gogeta in the game still. What a travesty. Wow, that is big. That is big. Okay, that does look pretty cool. Alright, so there we go. That's a bit of a more dynamic pose and stuff for him. Definitely like that. I like the way that they are doing the auras that cover like the entire screen. It makes perfect sense for some of these characters, right? Because they do have these really big auras and stuff. They're kind of accurate to the anime. But they are still very, very transparent, especially over the key field. So it's really easy to still select your orbs for most of them, right? Okay, so let's see if there's any startup animation here as we put him on. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I did want to show the transformation there at the beginning, because you could see that after the transformation happens, when you load in, it's almost as if the idle animation pops underneath that animation happening. And then, so it's like the startup screen right here is just a layer underneath the idle animation, or underneath the transformation animation, and not like it happens afterward, because he is already in this stance once the transformation stops, or you know, is finished. But then, yeah, you can see that there's all of that at the beginning. Oh, that's so cool, dude. The little, like, pink and purple and blue aura that starts to sprinkle off the edges of his body before the aura pops is so good. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, that's probably top 3. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Okay, so unfortunately, nothing idle. Again, he does just sit like this. Nothing changes from this point forward. You just have those little like purple electric flashes that I guess are going up through the aura, but that's about it. But dude, the beginning of that looks so freaking good. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, definitely best for last for the video, right? Wow, holy moly. That is so good. I'm gonna take a look one more time. Amazing. Okay, well, there we go. That is the battle motion update for the month. I guess, like I said, we'll probably just keep going forward on a monthly basis. I guess if they only add like one from a Dokkan Fest and that's it or something, and then maybe like one other one from an EZA, I don't know that I'll make an entire video. I want to at least wait until we have like 4 or 5 new ones or something like that before I make a new video out of covering all of them. So we'll see. It's just going to depend on the release schedule of the idle animations that, you know, determine when I make these videos. So we'll have to stay tuned for the next update, but we'll be back with some more battle motions soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!